Hello everybody, and today I'm reviewing Ninja Turtles: The Deadly Venom. Now this episode's very important for the storyline of Karai, Splinter, Shredder. Basically, it's where Karai is gonna be mind controlled by the worms that Shredder and his goons made, and Karai tries to resist, but unfortunately she has come to the control as she attacks Rocksteady and is now ordered to destroy the turtles and their allies and then Splinter. And then Karai just obeys. It makes me confused. Does Shredder just want her on her side because he feels that in touch to claim he's the father even though he's not? He just keeps lying to himself about who Karai is. But anyway, that's where we lead to this scene where Leonardo and Splinter are training, sparring, and Splinter's still recovering from Slash's big hit from the Mutanimals episode. And Donnie, Mikey, and Raph are watching it. Mikey's just looking for his toy Loguana or something with the top hat. He found in the dumpster. I don't know what episode that was. It was one of the season 2 episodes, I'm pretty sure. But anyway, Mikey does find it, and I just like it where Raph and Donnie tell him to shush. But then the Leo keeps on resisting fighting Splinter because he's injured still, and Splinter keeps telling him to keep the fight, no matter the cause, and no matter if he's injured or not. But then the fight ends with Splinter deciding to do this Japanese technique, where it's this healing thing. I don't know what the words are, but it's a really good technique that is very fascinating. I don't know how Splinter did it, but he's got it, and he somewhat heals himself, I'm pretty sure. Even Leo wonders what it is, and the two decide to practice this technique. But then, meanwhile, April and Casey Jones are at a movie. They left a movie, and they're kind of just talking, whatever. But it isn't until April gets home and she has a nightmare where she's getting chased by a large snake. And that dream came somewhat true as she is bitten by a snake. And April's dad freaks out, and yeah, it was nice seeing like April's house a bit more, the apartment she lives in. But then Kirby takes April to the turtles' lair because he didn't know where else to go, and it's up for Donnie to maybe try to cure Karai. I mean April. I don't know why I said Karai. Anyway, meanwhile, Casey Jones is getting followed while he's just strolling through the streets. He's followed by footbots until Karai catches up to him. And we get this odd scene where the two are fighting for a bit, but it isn't until Casey is kissed and subdued by Karai. She really just did it to poison him, like poison Ivy. I don't know, it was just an odd scene. You just don't see these two as a couple. Like Casey is just, I don't know, just don't see him into Karai. It was just like so random to see him into Karai in this episode. But Casey ends up passing out from the poison, and now he's up for I think only Leo because Raph and Mikey tried to find Casey. They did, but they end up getting taken down by a bunch of oh of the snakes. I guess Karai put into the on Casey or the turtle van or the party wagon. I don't know. That scene where Mikey is attached by a bunch of snakes, it was actually creepy to look at, and then it ends up causing Raph to crash the party wagon, and all three of them are captured by Karai. Now it's only up for Leo and Donnie to save the three, while Splinter is going to do his techniques to save Karai. I mean April. I don't know why I keep saying Karai. Getting too mixed up. And April's dad is really concerned, like any other father would, and he keeps like saying, "Oh, I'm gonna take April to the hospital," and then Splinter's like saying, "There's no cure." That makes me think. So if you're poisoned by Karai. Does that mean there's no cure for you? Like you'll probably just end up dying. Like that's what's so terrifying about it. I guess so. But then, uh, I think Leo and Donnie get affected while they're trying to travel through the sewer, and Donnie's head turns into a pineapple for some reason. He's got like a fork as a staff. That's pretty wild. And Leo and Donnie are trying to resist the poison. And ends up Donnie ends up passing out, but Leo is still going strong. He ends up doing the healing techniques on himself, and Karai is like super confused by it, and he ends up almost dying, but he ends up healing, and he's able to take down Karai as she tries to get him. And I think April is saved by Splinter, thank goodness. And then Leo rescues the Free and then takes them back to the sewer lair. And they're cured, of course, thank goodness. And then Leo's just bummed that Karai is gone. But then Splinter says, we we could maybe save her again. And that's the episode. So this is a really good episode. There was a lot of stakes going on. Like, you ever thought Karai would turn on the turtles again? It makes me think. Karai does turn good in the second season, halfway through, but then she's captured by Shredder, then mutated, and then Karai can't even handle her snake form in season 3, but then she's now mind controlled. But it doesn't take till season 4, halfway through, to finally have Karai on their side. I know that's like way in the season. We'll get into why as these episodes go on. But anyway, this was a really good episode. I don't know what the next episode is. I think it changes directions. I think it's the time travel episodes. I'm really excited to talk about those ones for sure. So I give this episode like a 9 out of 10. So yeah, what do you think of this episode? So that being said, thanks for watching and Turtle Power.